Hey Pisces, welcome to your weekly reading for January 27th to February 3rd. I am Charlene, Lizette. Whether you are new or whether you are returning, a massive thank you to you. Either way, I hope you click subscribe and become a part of our collective. All right, Pisces, listen up, okay? You are coming into, oh no! I don't want to retire this deck. Okay, you are coming into a really powerful time in your life. A time where you are no longer going to be leaning into this energy, disassociation, inaction, okay? Being in the energy of like Delulu, where, you know, there's avoidance, there's distraction versus actually taking action. With Saturn in your sign over the last little bit, and Saturn's going to stay there until you get a bit of a reprieve in the summer, and then it moves back into your sign until next year. You're really learning what it's like to take a grounded, disciplined action and what is possible for you and what is available to you when you take that grounded, disciplined action, and what life could look like for you when you choose to be in this place of spirituality, compassion, enlightenment, while also being in this place of discipline, of structure, and of focus. And so everything, I mean everything, Pisces, over the next week will be coming up so that it can be released. Your fears, your insecurities, your worry, scarcity, lack mindset, it's all being purged out of you. I would not be surprised, and you let me know in the comments, okay, you all know I'm a Pisces Moon Rising as well. I would not be surprised, Pisces, if a lot of you here are like, may have, so okay, let me preface this in a different way. Let me get the rest of the cards out here. Yeah. Let me get the, this is actually, I think one of the craziest readings I've seen. You have what so many would say are bad cards, but if you've ever taken my tarot certification course, or if you've been watching me for a long enough time, you know that I don't think cards are good or bad. Cards teach, cards enlighten, cards illuminate, cards support. And I want to pull out the astrology card, and then we're going to dive in. We'll do love at the very, very end. I do want to note to you that you got High Priestess. Look, this is going to be a really intense, heavy reading, okay? This isn't going to be butterflies, lollipops, and gumdrops. I'm telling you that right now. Yeah, dude. Holy shit. Okay. Okay, hear me. I don't want you to get your panties up in the knot, and I do not at all this week want you to dive into this world of why is this happening to me? The world is falling apart. That is martyr energy. That is lower octave Piscean energy, victim mindset. You're done there. You're done. If you need me to remind you, put it in the comments. I will remind you. And some of you are going to be triggered by what I'm going to say. Some of your egos are not going to allow you to think critically or to detach and to be objective about this. And if I'm triggering you throughout this reading, then you don't have to watch this. This reading is not for you, because this reading is for the Piscean people out there who have decided and are determined to make their dream life their reality. This reading is so incredibly potent and powerful. I'm not even going to be in my Piscean energy to read it to you. I'm going to step into my Aries reading, okay? I've got an Aries stellium as well. What is transpiring over the next little bit is the prologue to your book, the next book in your life, version 2.0 of you. Whatever has transpired in your life up until the moment that you watch this video, Pisces, has transpired to teach you something. And this week, as we step into really potent energy astrologically, you are learning what needs to be unraveled, what needs to be released, what needs to be purged. A lot of you, it's grief. A lot of you, it's ego. A lot of you, it's shame, guilt, embarrassment, martyr energy, victim mindset. How many of you blame everybody else for your problems, but you can't stop for a fucking second to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, what's the role I'm playing here? You got High Priestess as your amulet from StarSea Jewels. High Priestess is all about tuning into source consciousness. When we are aligned connecting to our higher self, we understand and recognize when the shadow and when the ego parts of ourselves are playing a role in our own undoing, in our own self-destruction. If you have a Pisces rising, then the new moon happening on the 29th, 30th of January is happening in your 12th house. The new moon is potent, it is powerful, but is it ever gonna fucking show you the dark parts of yourself? That's what makes this reading so critical, so intense. Because it is an opportunity here where Source is going, I'm not playing around anymore. You asked me for abundance. How many of you have been asking Source for a break, for clarity, for guidance, for support, for the way through, for abundance, for peace, for bliss, for happiness, for love? How many of you? And let me ask you, and then how many of you are actually doing the things that Source is telling you to do? Instead of saying, things didn't work out for me, universe is always punishing me, I love it, none of that shit anymore. As a Pisces moon rising, I understand it seems that we can go down that path. That is martyr, lower octave Piscean energy. Wait. It's not time yet. Things are being woven. See, you're antsy-pantsy about something, whether it's a relationship, money, a personal evolution, career, success. Like, Source is saying, wait, bro. Seven of Swords to the Eight of Cups. This strategy, this planning, it's time for you to emotionally detach from it. It's time for you to walk away from this idea that you have to keep everything hidden, or that like there's shame, embarrassment, guilt that you're carrying because of your life, because of what has transpired, because of who you are. Let it go, bro. Lovers. The Lovers in Tarot, the most misunderstood card in my opinion. The Lovers is about choice. It is about making a decision from your highest octave. The Lovers talks about our unconscious behaviors, subconscious behaviors, our conscious behaviors, and super consciousness. It says you have a choice every single day, every single moment on how you're going to choose to operate. And if I can give you an example, today I was somewhere and an individual who I know they're not a fan of me, okay, was there, and they did something very rude. And it was witnessed by a third party. And that third party apologized on behalf of them. Literally, she's like, I'm so sorry for that. And I looked at her and said, no worry, no big deal. And then, and the reason I said that is because people will only meet you as far as they've met themselves. So when I see people behaving in nasty ways or unkind ways or disrespectful ways, I realize it has nothing to do with me and it's a complete self-reflection of them. But then afterwards, I was in a position to hold the door open for that one same person who was very disrespectful and very rude, very condescending, arrogant. And they sheepishly went, hi. And I said, don't worry about it. I got the door for you. Go ahead. No fake smile, nothing. I know I was like probably fake smiling right now. I'm trying to like reenact the moment, but I was genuine in that moment. Because in that moment, I chose to not only be the bigger person, but to show them that their behavior, their actions, I chose, the Lovers chose to operate from a place of love. I could have been a CUNT, right back to them. I could have been even more awful to them because there was an opportunity in that interaction. Could have closed the door on them, could have pushed them out of the way, could have made them look like a fool. But I said to myself, for what reason? What would that solve for me? What would that give to me? You have a choice here, Pisces, to choose to make massive, impactful decisions that will propel you to your success. The choice is yours. I cannot change your life for you. These readings are guidance. These readings are messages from Source to support you in your life, from the cards, from your angels, your master teachers, your level, whoever you want to. That's where the message is coming from. From me as your coach, as your guide. Five of Cups. Are you going to look at the 3 cups that are spilt or the 2 cups that are still standing full of opportunity? Are you going to start seeing that there are so many things in your life that do not have the right foundation for longevity and start accepting and embracing? Or are you going to get stuck in the illusion, the fears, the delusions? Because the Five of Pentacles talks about loss, isolation, but it also talks about something way deeper. And that is that to the naked eye, it seems like these two people are suffering. They're outside in the cold, it's snowing, they don't have very nice garments, they look injured, they look like they're beggars and they're poor and they've got their walking sticks and they're suffering here, famished, isolated, right? But what is behind them? The church. And now the church can be whatever church you want it to be. It's a spiritual, holy place. It doesn't have to be the Roman Catholic or the Anglican or whatever. It's a holy, sacred place. They have safety and security when they connect to source consciousness, when they have faith, when they believe. But they're choosing. Instead of finding solace behind this glass, because that's a church glass window, instead of going into the church and saying, we need shelter, please God protect us, please God I have faith, I believe that you got my back. They're choosing to stay out in the cold. The choice is yours. Do you want this abundance, this happiness? And abundance is not just monetary. It's love, it's joy, it's peace, ease, bliss. It's all these things. Then tune into your highest expression of self, Pisces. I'm going to move on to your love reading now, okay? This is so powerful, so potent. I'm going to also leave a video, especially for those of you that it has to do with money here. I'm going to leave a video at the very end to help you manifest money here, okay? The Four of Pentacles in your love life, Temperance card, and the King of Wands. Lovers at the bottom here. This is a choice to completely change your life. Massive upheaval here. Ace of Wands, Four of Swords, Five of Swords. Put a rest to the fighting, the arguments, the drama, the problems in your romantic relationships. Put a rest to all the challenges and obstacles that you're facing. And find a way to not only be the light, but also see the light in this world. I'm going to pop this video here to help you out like I promised. If you want to book a session, work with me in any capacity, it's all down there in the description box below. Take advantage of this powerful week, Pisces. Take advantage. It's a powerful, powerful energy here, ushering into a whole new world for you if you choose to walk through the portal. We will see you later, alligators. Peace out. Bye.